Welcome everyone to my second video. This is Spyro's 2 Riptos Rage and we are doing the level Colossus. Now I'm hoping to be able to keep the game audio on, so for cutscenes like this I am going to try and keep quiet. So this is the start of the level. As you can see there is some gems behind me which I will collect in a second. I'm going to talk to this little monk guy here first. He's called Brother Harry and he's going to tell us about his troubles with the Yeti that has been rampaging around their world Colossus. Now, I do feel like this is one of the easiest levels to complete fully on the game. You don't need to learn any skills like your swimming or your climbing. You can literally just jump in from the start of the game pretty much to this level and get all gems and all orbs very easily. But if you are struggling, then this video is for you and I will walk you through it. So first of all, I'm just making sure, like I said in my previous video, when it comes to collecting gems, I do like to make sure each section of each level I do my best to pick them all up, just so you don't really have to keep running around looking for gems. I'm going to talk to the first guy here, and he's just opened this little bridge for us, so we're going to go through it and collect these gems and come up against our first enemy, which is a giant yak. Now obviously, as you can see again, like in my last video, I am still using the fireball breath, which you unlock for completing the game 100% and will carry on to have unlocked on all saves after you've done said completion. So if you don't have this breath and you just have the normal fire breath, you will have to get a little bit closer to the enemies when you are using your flame attack. Now these statues that I'm looking at here are part of a orb challenge that we're going to see later on in the video. The reason I'm pointing them out, and this one here, is I would make a mental note of where these are just to make that challenge a little bit easier, but I am going to number them for you when we see the challenge in the order that I like to number them, just to make it that little bit easier should you be struggling with the orb challenge. And that's always there, our fairy, just letting us know that the bigger enemies like the axe do need to be killed with the flame attack and not the charge attack. So we're just going to run around this little area here, pick up all the gems. Now, because I am using the flame ball breath, I am going to just shoot this container that has the gems in it. But if you can see, there is a little firework. I did try showing you, but it's always just interrupted.
The spirit particles will activate the power up in that world.
Well, she's just
If the
telling us
power
these
up
are the
isn't
portals that
active,
I did
you
mention in
need
my
to
first
defeat
video.
more enemies.
You will kill enemies, and that number is the amount of enemies that you have to kill for this power up to activate. So just this little corner here, that's where the little firework, you go up behind it, flame breath it, and it will set off and shoot this container here that has gems in it. But because of the flame breath that I have, I am just going to use this. And I'm also going to quickly attack these enemies over here so I don't have to deal with them after. As you can see, it has open, so I'm going to carry on with the level and get these gems. Look for this guy down here,
Hey, look what I can do.
and there is another one of these statues. You will see the statues as you go in from the beginning of the level to the end, and like I said, it is good practice just to keep a little mental note of where you've seen them, just so it makes that challenge set easier.
Remember Hunter's
This is just so we're telling you to remember Hunter's training about how to use the hover button. Now, if you haven't already done that orb challenge on Summer Forest, I have got a video coming for it, so I will tell you how it's done. But if you haven't, it's simpler. You just jump and glide, and then when you get to the end of the glide, you press your action button, which on Xbox will be Y, and if you're playing on PlayStation, it will be triangle. And these are the gems that came out of that container that I'm just collecting. There's the firework, you can see it a bit more clearly. I am going to set it off now, because I won't need it. But if you have got the normal fire breath, you won't be able to do that. You will have to go through the ledge that it's on, which I do show you. Here's another statue as well. Now you can jump onto that ledge there, but you don't need to. There's no gems down there. It's just a bit of extra map really. And as you can see, obviously I did kill my 11 enemies, so I can use this power up, which is basically like a little springboard. You go through it and it chucks you up in the air. Makes you do a little roll. It's just easier to get to these higher places. And this is the part where you will come to do the orb challenge I was on about with the statues. I haven't set it off yet. We're going to complete and get the talisman first, and then we will come back to it. I've jumped down onto this little ledge here to get these gems, and this is the corner where that firework will be. You'll set it off, it'll fire over to that container, blow it up, and you can just glide over and pick up all the gems. Jump up here. Here is another statue and some more gems. So this statue is pretty much next to the ending. There is a little staircase here, but I just showed you this bit to show you that there's not really anything down here. If anything, it's a way. It's another route
Even
back
though
up
I'm
to
a
this bit.
vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it. I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
And there we go. Second talisman collected. And that is the portal to return home. You can go through that at this point if you don't want to 100% the level, but the rest of the video is going to show you how to get the orbs, and hopefully if you are missing any, where the rest of the gems are. So we're going to come back up to this little ledge here and walk into this room, and it will activate a cutscene where this little evil spirit flies off, and the
Thank
professor will
goodness
now
you
talk
scared
to us.
that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
And as you can see, we have to flame 10 statues. So this is where I'm going to number them for you in the order that I like to do them. So this is statue number 1 and 2. right outside where the professor is. Easy to find. 1, 2, done. Now we're going to fly over to this ledge here to collect these gems, and then fly over to this ledge here to get statue number 3 and collect some more gems. And here is statue number 3 in this little cave. Very easy to find. Just go up to the statue and flame it, and that's 3 out of 10. We're going to get the rest of these gems in this cave. Now, statue number 4 is easily missed. I'm going to go inside here. Now, you don't have to go this way, you could just drop down off the roof. But I basically came this way to show you where it is. It is literally in this little corner here. And that's statue number 4. Jumping on the ice now just to get the rest of these gems. Another tip, if you are on ice, you cannot use your charge attack. It will not let you charge, so if you are trying and it's not working, it's not your controller that's broken, it's you just can't do it, it's impossible. And go up these stairs and collect the rest of the gems. This is orbs number 2 and 3 that we will come back to later on in the video. I'm just scanning the area for any more gems. But yeah, statue number 4. If you do miss it, when you're coming back off the arse over here, it's literally right there, next to the little building where the portal is. Now, here, I would normally get that statue and call that number 5. I don't know what I was doing, but I ended up missing it out and coming over here. So we're going to call this one number 5. And there we go, we've finished off our gems. And then we're going to go through this little door here, back to where this little lift elevator thing is, and this is statue number 6. And then we're going to go to our whirlwind. Just a quicker way to get back up to this part here, and statue number 7. But like I said, you can get it as your statue number 5. I just missed it out by accident. And we're going to come back to where we started. This is statue number 8. Then right back to the beginning. And we have statue number 9 and 10. Once you've got all 10, you will come back to the professor. He will say what he says, and then give you an orb for completing it. And that's the first orb of the level done. Now we are going to fly down here, through this door, and go back to the ice and to our second challenge. I did nearly fall off there, I'm not going to lie. I was going a bit too quick.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to score 5
As you can see, we have
goals
2
in the
minutes
red
to score
goal.
5 goals into the red goal. So we're going to get this. Look, as you can see, there's a little red flag and a blue. So that's the blue goal, that's our goal, and that's the red goal. That's the one we're shooting into. So we're going to get this puck. Now the easiest way to do this, that I feel, is drag the keeper to one side and then turn and just aim directly for the other corner, and you're guaranteed it will go in majority of the time. Again, we're going to pick up the puck and just aim for the opposite side that he's at, and he will never get it. However, I do miss this next shot, this is just to show that they can be saved. So it's not that you just, obviously, if you just shoot it back at him, he's just going to pat it away. And remember, you do only have 2 minutes to do this, to get all 5. And again, even if you just try and right next to him, he's just going to save it. So I would advise shooting as far away from the keeper as you can. Because otherwise, like I did there, he's just going to save him if you don't. That's 3. Now I got a little bit too close here, so I ended up getting tackled. Which again, as you can see, he can do, so try not to get too close. So just drag him away and aim for that opposite corner, and you are guaranteed a goal. So that's number 4, and we are gonna get number 5. Now, straight away, bang. There we go, that's orb number 2. Now, for this next orb here, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just going to be a 1v1 situation, and there is a skill point up for grabs. So if you are doing skill points and you're trying to collect skill points for this game, this next skill point is pretty easy to do. All you have to do is get all your 5 goals without conceding one in your net. So there's number 1. Now it is a 1v1, so you can tackle each other. You can use your flame breath on him, which you can see makes him fall over. He doesn't necessarily have to have the puck if you want to use it on him. I would say try and use it on him as much as you can, because he can get in the way. As you can see, he is now in defense mode, so he's just moving side to side to try and stop me from getting. I do manage to weave through here, but unfortunately the keeper tackled me. So I got a little bit too close. Now, if you are using the normal flame breath, you will have to be closer to tackling. So I would attempt to try and not let him get the puck as much as you can, because it can kind of move away from you pretty quickly. Obviously I've got the flame ball breath, so it's a longer range, so it's easy for me to tackle him. But with a normal flame breath, it won't be as easy. So I would advise flaming him straight away so you can get the puck first, and just straight in that corner. He's not, if the keeper's on the other side, he will not save it. I did try to go there, but I didn't actually see the keeper moving, so obviously I've took my shot, take him down again, and saw the gap. Skill point acquired, and second orb done. Now, if you do get the orb but concede a goal, you can come back to the level and do this challenge again to get the skill point, so don't worry. But there we go. As you can see, the little tick on Colossus skill point. 400 gems out of 400 gems, and 3 orbs out of 3 orbs, and talisman collected. So we are going to run back now to the portal and return home, and that is Colossus done. 100% all done. So yeah, that's it from me for this video. If you did enjoy, please like, give us a comment, share with friends, and let me know if there's any other games you want to see me do, or if you're having any problems with this level, do drop a comment and I will try and help you out as much as I can. I hope this has been helpful. I've been Claret Lad. See you in the next one. It is Claret Lad here again at the end of the video. I just want to apologise for my voiceover audio. As you can tell as well, probably listen to this if you are still here. My mic isn't the best at the minute. I am hopefully going to be upgrading it soon. So if it is hard to understand or anything, please do let me know in the comments, and I will try my best to make it a bit more easier to hear my voice and the audio for the game. Thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one.